Back at Globe Life Field with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. And Jock Peterson stands in. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
There's a strike with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Edman. Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2. Here's Josh Young.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And that's downstairs and outside. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chris Martin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now Andy Pajes, and that one is lifted in the air. Peterson coming on, makes the catch. Here's the charter member of MLB's 50-50 club, Shohei Ohtani at the plate.
Yeah, such a memorable night when Ohtani officially reached 50-50. He was playing in Miami and just happened to go 6 for 6 with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases.
His 2024 was so impressive. There was a brief moment when people wondered, could he reach 60-60? Just wild. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2. Mookie digs in here. That's towards center. Langford should have this one. Snags it for the 2nd out. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. First offering, and it just misses. Martin, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. There's a strike.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
2 down, nobody on. Out to short, Seager. On to first, and Hernandez is out. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, and here is Adolis Garcia. Michael Kopech gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Chris Taylor now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Also into the ball game, Enrique Hernandez. He'll be out in left field.
Number 8,
Also entering the game, Miguel Rojas. He's the new third baseman. Also into the ball game, James Outman. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Next offering is in for a strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Outman on his way over. Hauls it in, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Next up for Texas, Marcus Semien. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
One.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Line drive, and it stays fair.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the...
Hernandez to Betts at second for 1. The double play ends it right here. here at Wrigley Field. And we welcome you in. Already 2 away here in the 7th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. The Dodgers have had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit as good as expected, Singy.
Boog, we've gotten the opportunity to just see how confident this ball club is, and everyone knew coming in they were going to be a good team, and sometimes teams can struggle under those lofty expectations, but not these guys so far. You can see the swagger, and on top of it, they're producing the results to back it up.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That one missed.
1-1.
There's the strike to the knees. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss it.
Here's a rocket to right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. 1 runs in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Tyson Miller.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Here's Betts. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that'll do it. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Banda. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Next pitch inside, and the count is even 2-2.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball.
Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Way inside. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw. Save. Runner at second. 2 down. That one down the line and foul ball. And it's even up.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch misses. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. And that one fouled off. And there's a ball. Pitch misses. Full count now. And Freddie takes the K. 2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Happ settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Nico Hoerner.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Michael Kopech. This is his 3rd time out this year. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Hauls it in, and there's one away. John Birdie at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside low. Ball 1. Swing and a ball line to center. Pajes brings it in. 2 down. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
2 outs. Foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
In there at the knees. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate, and they put the tag on him for the out. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Thielbar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Kike Hernandez.
Well, looking for a little insurance here to start the ninth, Boog.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Strike 1 to Kike Hernandez. Softly hit to third, and that's just foul. And now the lefty slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Now battle the second baseman, Tommy.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And there's a hit. Coming home. The throw in. But it's offline. And it's 4-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On a pinch run for the Dodgers. James Outman. Snap throw to first. Throws it away. Stepping in, Andy Pajes. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Man at second. Now this is in the air down the line. Happ moving under it. He makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. So bottom of the ninth. Now here is Ian Happ. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And he takes a strike. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. Chris Taylor into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Also entering the game, Miguel Rojas. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Curve in the dirt.
1-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Pajes drops steps, heads back on it. 2 down. 1 out left for the Cubs. And here comes Dansby Swanson. First pitch just misses. Kershaw over 200 career wins. A former first-round pick back in 2006. That pitch gets the inside corner. And the count 1-2. Kershaw is just 1 strike away. And that's way high. And the count is 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers earn the sweep in this 2-game series. It's another win for a team that's been on fire to start the year.
Yeah, Boog, love to see it. I mean, these guys are getting tons of W's, and they're putting themselves in a great position to contend for the postseason.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one the other way and makes the play, and that's out number 3. We go to the 8th, and now Jonah Bride.
Now pitching for
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Anthony Banda.
Anthony.
And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
Just missed. Strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one the other way. Throw on to Freeman. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Tapped back up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
There's a strike. Popped up. Banda pulls that one down, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Sneaks through, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
No outs, runner at first. Tommy Edman at the plate. O'Shea keeping him close.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. There's a ball. Throw, and they got him. 1 out, bases empty. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A solo shot. It's 3-2. 1 down. The batter will be Michael Conforto. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Fell on the mound. This is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard.
Oh, now a great stop. On the money. Nice play. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Chop back up the middle. Lopez fires over to first. And now into the game, Chris Taylor. He'll be out in left field. Now the catcher up to hit, Liam Hicks, 1 for 3. Miguel Rojas into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Also into the ball game, Enrique Hernandez. He takes over in right.
Now pitching for the
Tanner
Dodgers,
Scott on to try and close it out.
66.
Coming on for the save here, and something he couldn't get done in his last appearance. So let's see if he can bounce back and lock this thing up.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
What a stop. Jump throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Number 3,
Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch, and he just misses. Inside, just missed. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 3-1. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Lopez, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1.
This is a batter who loves to produce late in ball games. He doesn't shy away from the big moment.
And here it comes. Swings over the top of that one. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away. Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it falls. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Oh, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Conine in the box now. Takes strike 1. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Marlins with just 1 out left. Hey! 0-1. On the ground right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers strand the go-ahead. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Miami Marlins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Alex Bregman finds himself in the starting lineup after they went out and dealt for him, Singy.
Never too early to make a move. If you know this is the missing piece for the squad, Boog, I mean, the more games you have with your new team, the more chances you have to make an impact. And when you have that long after the trade, you don't feel like you got to be a superstar every single game.
Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Swing and a ground ball. Bregman handles. Gets it to first. One up, one down. And at the plate for Miami, Jonah Bride. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Glass now with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Now it's Alex Bregman. In the air out to center. Stowers makes the grab. And there's one down. Runner on at first with one gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. To short, could be two. Bregman for one. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Here's Alex Bregman. And a foul ball. Ground ball, left side. Slings to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Now, Connor Norby.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping.
There goes the runner. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. And now it's Alex Bregman. Pull for two in this one. One down, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. 2 on, 1 out. And now for the Marlins, Jonah Bride. 1 for 3. Double steal. That's in for a strike.
Right there.
Throw to third, and he's out. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Alex Bregman, the next to hit. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add on. It's 5-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Otto Lopez digs in now. The Marlins down to their final strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take game 1 of the series on the road. Back here in Miami, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. The Dodgers putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. And Singy, they had high expectations coming into the year, and so far they looked the part completely.
For sure, Boog. I mean, these guys are winning at a very high rate, competitive in every single game. It's been impressive.
And here's the catcher, Austin Barnes. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
Well, that still right there is a little risky with the guy you got at the plate. He's so hot right now and such a quality hitter. You got to make sure you're going to be safe. And fortunately for him, he
Here at Chase Field, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. The Dodgers putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. And Singy, they had high expectations coming into the year, and so far they looked the part completely.
For sure, Boog. I mean, these guys are winning at a very high rate, competitive in every single game. It's been impressive.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Austin Barnes. And a count 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. So the tying run at second. Outside low. And a count now even up. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. We're tied at 1.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Muncy digs in. 0-1. Popped up. Marte should have it. Squeezes it. And there's one down. Now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 2. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Check swing, one around. 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next pitch is outside. In the air, left side. Gurriel trying to get there. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Michael Conforto will climb in. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one outside. And now it's even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Out to center. And that's the third out. Back here in the desert, this is Corbin Carroll. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Now pitching for
Tony
the
Gonsolin will take over here.
Number 26, Tony Gonsolin.
And that one clips the corner. Gonsolin, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Gonsolin fires. Just misses with that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The count's full.
Struck him out looking. Randall Grichuk now. And that drops in for a strike. One of the notes on Tony Gonsolin that's fun. He likes cats. I think on his glove it says the Cat Man.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball 1.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. And that one misses up and in. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Up and in. 3-2 now. Base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Gurriel gets a piece.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So up next, Gabriel Moreno. Right through there for a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. He did not go around. 2 outs. Got him looking. And we're back. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Burns back to work. Rips one to right, and it's just foul. That was close. Here comes the 0-1. And that skips in the dirt.
1-1.
The other way. Gloves it on the dive. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. I love the approach.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Joe Mantiply.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Runner on the go. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. One now. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to.
Suarez. There's one on the nailer. They got 2.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Line drive. He's got it. And that'll end. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. Anthony Banda into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that misses. And that's ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
On the ground. Bregman to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Ketel Marte.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
There's your strike. On the ground to third. And foul ball. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Justin Martinez.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
That one not close, and it's 1-1. Hernandez with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go ahead run on base. Austin Barnes will hit next. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Will Smith, a runner at first for him, nobody out. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw there. Safe.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
This one in the air center field. McCarthy trying to get there. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
That's inside.
He never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one to first, but it kicks foul.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can.
Slides, but it gets by him. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and in the ninth, they take the lead.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Alex Bregman. Throw over to first. Oh, they got him leaning. He's out. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. McCarthy sizes this one up. He's got it, and that is that. Chris Taylor now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder. Well, one-run game. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. Now into the ball game on defense, Andy Pajes. He'll be out in left field. Also entering the game, Miguel Rojas. He's in at shortstop.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Kirby Yates.
Number 30.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one missed, now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard.
Got him swinging. He's 2 outs away. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And that one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
That's a really good take.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And Arizona with just 1 out left. Carroll in the box, lays off for ball 1. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base path.
Grounds one to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers strand the tying run on base to win it. They're cementing themselves as one of the top teams in the league. Another W in this one.
Great play just about every single game from them, and it's really been impressive. I think we might be witnessing something really special here.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, a fun souvenir in this one, Singy. Teoscar Hernandez, honored with this game's bobblehead giveaway.
Man, Boog, I always wanted a bobblehead of my own. I guess I just wasn't good enough, man. So I'm going to be honest and say I'm a little jealous of him. But, he's a star for a reason. He's got a ton of talent, and the fans come out to see him, souvenir or not. And here's hoping he puts on a show for him in this one with his free giveaway.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. That one. Is hammered right field. Going back. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hernandez hauls it in on the warning track. So 2 down, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. 2 down, bases empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swings through that one. Hernandez with some impressive production lately. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Base is empty, 1 away. And next for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. 1 down, base is empty. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-2. So 2 down. And here is Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering way upstairs.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss it.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 2 outs, nobody on. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. Scott is just 1 strike away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take the series opener here at home. Back here at Chavez Ravine with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Ninth inning here with one away. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. First pitch misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one just misses.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Left center base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw.
No, he's safe.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand.
Now this one gets through around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and in the ninth they take the lead. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate, Ketel Marte now at the plate, and a foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get out of this.
Runner takes off. Muncy. They get the out on Marte. Here's Josh Naylor. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Perdomo on at second with 2 down. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman, and the inning is over. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, A.J. Puck.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Andy Pappas.
Just looking to get on here. Give them something to work with as they try to make a comeback.
Inside. And that is ball one.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Went with the sweeper for the strike. Down the right field line and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumping, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Throw to second, tag, and they got him. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. His 11th of the year, it's 7-6. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. And now it's Mookie Betts. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 7-7. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Long run, nice grab. And there's 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Righty reliever out of the pen, Kirby Yates. Just missed.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
On the ground to third. Zips it across, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Randall Grichuk now. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that one upstairs.
3-1.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Base hit into right center. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Relay throw. It's offline, and he scores. 8-7. They take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just...
He's got it. 2 away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Grichuk off of first with 2 away. That one misses. 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with 2 out. Now the batter now, Greg Kessinger.
Ball, no.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Tap foul at the plate. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that'll do it. We're in extras here. Here's the catcher, Austin Barnes. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Will Smith. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. That's in there. Strike one. Inside, just missed. That one missed. On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. And again, we are tied.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
One strike.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Gets a piece and stays alive.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The pitch. That one hit to right. Carroll on the move. Brings it in. And there's one away. And now it's Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game. Popped up left side. And there's two down.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a base hit on the line. And they hold the winning run at third here as it'll take another two-out hit to win this one.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swinging a foul out of play.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Two on, two outs. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 11th inning set to get underway. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Anthony Banda on a pitch out of the pen here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
One, two.
And that's downstairs and outside. On the ground to first, Freeman steps on first for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways.
Hold on. He's coming home. Squeeze attempt misses. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in extra innings. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Hit on the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. And that'll do it. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Justin Martin. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Fought off foul. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but
Shohei on the go.
No,
pitches
low.
low.
Too low.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away. Swing at a high fly ball deep left field. That's back. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Dodgers walk it off in the 11th.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
Back here in Queens, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. We've seen a great pitching performance so far in this one. He has not allowed a hit. What's the mindset for him and his teammates right now, Singy?
Well, you can bet that pretty much everyone on the bench knows exactly what's going down. And the key is to not let the moment get the best of you. Everybody just needs to do their job.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll get off into the seats.
Well, these Mets, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Juan Soto now. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
In danger of losing the no-hitter here. And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Pete Alonso. Just missed. The Mets hitless so far in the game. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's down and away. Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still 1 away.
Well, there goes the dream to the no-hitter. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Vientos in the box now. Takes strike 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. With the go-ahead run at third, here at the bottom of the seventh.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And ball one. And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. And it remains 2-2. And there's a ball. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. And down on strikes he goes. And we stay tied as the inning. On to the bottom of the eighth. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. First offering, and it just misses.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
And a count 1-2. That one missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, 2 goals when you've got the go-ahead run at the plate. Keep him in the ballpark, and then second, keep him off base. Well, that diving stop right there does just that. Excellent job.
Siri in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. A changeup missing. 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
No, that's a foul ball.
Caught him looking for the K. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Clayton Kershaw. So bases loaded with 1 away. Digging in, Tyrone Taylor. Golden opportunity right here. No score. Kershaw back to work, delivers. This one popped up right side. And the infield fly is called. Here's Brandon Nimmo. The Mets down to their final strike. Line drive. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now it's Jose Siri. To the right side, Edman. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Hye-Sung Kim in the starting lineup. Singy, they called him up hoping he can provide the spark they're looking for.
Yeah, Boog, but I don't think they're expecting him to be an MVP just yet. I mean, they know he's not done developing, but they definitely think he has what it takes to be a major contributor on this club. So now he's just got to provide solid, fundamentally sound at bats and do his job so they can feel good about this call-up.
One down. Here comes Aaron Judge.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, collecting extra base.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump. So runner at second, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And that is the third out of the inning. And now the rookie second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0.
What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Kim. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. So 2 down. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. That's a laser base hit. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. 2 outs, base is empty. Hye-Sung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That is the inning. So runner at second, 2 down. Kim getting ready to hit. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Man on second, 2 down. And now the
one
count
ball, one
is
strike.
even. And that one popped in the air, left field. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and a quick out, number 1. Runner at first with 2 away. Hesung Kim, the next to hit. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bellinger up to hit. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Freeman, and Bellinger is out. So 2 down, and next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Right side, and that chance handled. Sends it to first, and that is that. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Williams is just 1 strike away. Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner holds up at third, base is still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up.
Luke Weaver comes on now.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Two outs, bases full. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Now it's Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game. Runner takes off for third. Ripped to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. To third now, but he's able to get back in, so just 1 out of the play. And here is Michael Conforto. That's to third. There's 1.
Got him.
And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air, left field.
Go!
Gone! Ball game! He muscles that one out of here. And they walk it off in the
And welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you've joined us. Time for some AAA baseball in the Pacific Coast League. It's the Reno Aces and the Oklahoma City Comets. It's minor league baseball on the show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Ben Gelman. Pretty exciting atmosphere around the park today with multiple front office representatives in town to check on this team and one prospect in particular. A promotion could be a little aggressive right now, but more and more we're seeing young players make big impacts early in their careers. So you might see a team more willing to take a chance on a prospect's readiness than they may have in the past. Excited to be coming to you live from inside Riverboat Field. This game will feature AAA baseball from the Pacific Coast League. It's the Reno Aces and the Oklahoma City Comets. It's minor league baseball on the show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Ben Gelman. Pretty exciting atmosphere around the park today with multiple front office representatives in town to check on this team and one prospect in particular. A promotion could be a little aggressive right now, but more and more we're seeing young players make big impacts early in their careers. So you might see a team more willing to take a chance on a prospect's readiness than they may have in the past. At the plate, Jorge Barrosa makes the catch, one down. Now, Ildemaro Vargas. Tearing it up at the plate recently. It's in each of the last 6 games.
Ball inside.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And fires in a heater at 95. 1 out and the base is empty. Pops this one up, foul on the left side. Posey in position. That will drop foul. Wines, here's the pitch. Line drive, and it's caught. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Adrian Del Castillo. He has had a tremendous season, a lot of power, and put up a good average to boot.
Yeah. Inside ball. That's in. Ball 2.
2 outs, base is empty. Ripped into the outfield. And foul ball. That one smashed to left field. Fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. Throws to second. But he's in there easily.
He's safe.
All over that one. That's exactly how you want to handle the pitch away. Put a great swing on that ball and just kept it fair for the double down the line. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. This broadcast is sponsored by NARF, helping small businesses do big things through science. Top half of the second from Oklahoma City.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Fastball for a strike. With the way he's operating up in the zone, these hitters need to adjust. They can't get outside their mechanics, though. Gotta stay. Boots it. But wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time there was to spare. Now it's the right fielder, Christian Robinson. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses, working on an 8-game hitting streak. Struck out swinging. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Now the left fielder, A.J. Vukovic. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the second. Late with the swing there. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. And 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Posey. In plenty of time to first. And 1-2. On to the next inning. Digging in for the Aces, Jesus Valdez. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. 1-2 now. Swings and misses. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. Blaze Alexander getting ready to hit. Top of the third, no score. Line drive. Gloves it. Here's the center fielder, Jorge Barrosa. 0 for 1 so far. That's so frustrating for the hitter. Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit. The 0-1.
Inside, ball 1. Ball, that's inside.
That's a slider for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
3-2.
Got it. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. It's the start of the fourth. Now the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. That one finds the zone. Vargas stands at 6 foot even, 33 years old. And he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, soft line drive, jump throw, and they get the out. Next up for the Aces, Adrian Del Castillo. Cracked a double the first time at bat. Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed. The 0-2 and a look down to third. Couldn't hold back, rung up on strikes. Ivan Melendez digs in now. Grounded out the first time up. That one off the mark. Ball 1. That's in there. That is strike 2. Clearly he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count with 2 away.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2.
One.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. And we're in the top half of the 5th. And now the DH, Jordan Lawler. Next one's popped in the air into right. Bracho. And a quick out, number 1. And now Christian Robinson. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. Takes it to the bag alone. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Stepping to the plate for Reno, A.J. Vukovic. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. And that's that. Top of the 6th inning, coming up to the dish for Reno, Jesus Valdez.
Ball.
And now
Ball
2-0. This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out. He's working the count well.
Hey.
That catches the top part of the zone, and the count's even at 2. Just missed. No reason to get over-aggressive in this 3-ball count. They've been really quiet at the plate, so they need base runners first and foremost. So up next, Blaze Alexander, 0 for 1. Grounds this one up the middle, Bracho. 2 down.
He's out.
The lineup flips over. Digging in, Jorge Barrosa.
Hey.
He swings and fouls one off. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Got the batter swinging. We go to the top of the 7th. Digging in for the Aces, Ildemaro Vargas. And that's through there for a strike. Grounds it to short. Gauthier. Whips it to first in time. And there's one away. So digging in, Adrian Del Castillo. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time.
Ball 1.
That backdoor breaker was awfully close. I think he may go to it again later in the AB. Puts this one in the air down the line. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. Ivan Melendez will hit next.
Nope. Outside.
Oklahoma City up big in this game. Here in the top half of the 7th. In for a strike. And the count, 1-1.
1 ball,
the
1
slider
strike.
has been great for him tonight, and he's got these hitters all twisted up with it. Just
That's a ball.
misses. What a take with 2 strikes. Got the batter looking for the K. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. We go to the 8th. Stepping to the plate for Reno, Jordan Lawler. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss out front that time. Got to 0-2
ball,
on
2
2
strikes.
consecutive sliders, and now he can go a number of ways to finish this hitter off. And now the right fielder, Christian Robinson.
Hey.
1 out and the base is empty.
0-1.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, A.J. Vukovic. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. On the ground to third, Posey. Gets it to first.
Got him.
3 up and 3. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Jesus Valdez. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Still good life on that pitch late in this game. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the leadoff batter set down here in the 9th. Next up for the Aces,
Outside.
Blaze Alexander. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. With a 6-run lead, no reason to be too fine with him here. You
Inside,
have
ball
to
3.
attack hitters in this spot. That
That's
just
ball 4.
missed.
Take
Walked the
your
batter on 4 pitches. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder,
Ball
Jorge
1.
Barrosa. 1-0, and the pitch.
Inside. Ball 2.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's out.
And there's the automatic take to make it 3-1. A lot of hittable pitches being taken right now. He's not a Bracho. Off-balance speed, there's one. Over to first, but not in time. So it's their last chance of the ball game. And the slider just misses. I think he may not be in this one much longer. This is going to be pitch number 100. Skied to left, and this should do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 6-0 is how this one ends. Thanks for dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Talk to you soon. Well, when you've got the front office taking a close look at you, this is how you want to perform.
Back here in St. Louis, welcome in John Shambi and Chris Singleton. We've got one out here in inning number 7. One out, runner at second. Here's the third baseman, Jose Fermin. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And the count even 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Freeman. That's it out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Donovan up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit.
Bregman to first. That's the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's going to be Mookie Betts. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond, and Betts is gone. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Freeman hits it in the air. Walker sizes this one up. Brings it in. 2 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left. Donovan going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Alex Vesia. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Freeman settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Nolan Gorman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. The other way, and it stays fair. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And that misses. And it's 2-2. Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Nasty pitch right there. That's strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. In the air, right side of the infield. Hernandez ranging after it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
A little bit high. And 1-1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 4-3 at the plate. Lars Nootbaar. Foul ball there. And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's going to be Jose Fermin. Just missed. Walker at second. Nootbaar at first. 2 out of the inning. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just missed. Next offering is downstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
I got 3 and 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. In the air, out towards left center. And there's 1 down. Here's Muncy to hit. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball. Helsley, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. And there's a foul ball. Helsley is just 1 strike away.
1 ball,
and that one
2
up
strikes.
and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next
That's a
offering
ball.
misses. It's 2 and 2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Good eye in that spot.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 3 in this one. Making a move at first. On to pinch run, Hesung Kim.
Number 6.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Michael Conforto.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it.
1
Just
ball,
pumping
2
gas
strikes.
out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The tying run at the plate. That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got it! And that's the ball game. From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Number 78 has torn up the minor leagues, and now we get to see this exciting arm at the top level.
Yeah, and a lot of pitchers get that deer in the headlights look when they get called up to the bigs, Boog. I mean, the stadium is so much bigger. The crowd is so much louder. The lights are so much brighter when they're on, and it can get to you a little bit. But he seems to have a confident look out there right now, and I'm interested in seeing what he does in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Just missed.
That ball went out.
Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And a foul ball. Bogaerts working through some struggles lately. Chop to the left side. Jump throw across his body. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a...
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Manny Machado. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Throw on to Freeman. That's one out in the bottom of the second. And the batter now, Luis Campusano. First pitch just misses.
Ball one, no strikes.
And
That's
another
a ball.
ball. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Good feed, that's one. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Back here in San Diego, now the left fielder, Connor Joe. Off the mark there, and that's ball one. Joe, 32 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Two strikes.
Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count.
One ball, two strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he went around. In the air, right field.
I got it. I go.
And that ends the inning. Bottom four. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there. You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Just off the inside corner. 3-2 now.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge.
Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And it's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fouled off left side. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. And the count's full. And Tatis able to stay alive. Tatis waits. Got him looking. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now Machado up here. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark.
I got 1 ball,
and
1
Machado
strike.
passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
That's hard hit on the line. Edman pulls it in on the run. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Campusano.
Man, that's one of those
Watch
at-bats
out.
where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to
Ball,
show
that's
for it.
inside.
But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Just missed.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
And it stays fair.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ball one there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball. But
Ball
for
two.
whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at first, one away. Struck him out looking. And here is Connor Joe. Top of the zone for a called strike. And it's fouled away. High fly ball, shallow right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. And that'll do it. Well, we go bottom six. Now, Gavin Sheets. That one catches the corner for a strike. Sheets goes 6 feet 5 inches, 230 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And now 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. And that's a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Rosario in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2 is the count. That's a ball.
I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS
One ball,
games here at
two
Petco
strikes.
Park between the Padres and their fierce
That's ball
rivals,
two.
the LA Dodgers. NLDS game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Merrill stands in now and watches strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. Just misses. Now 1-2. That one missing inside. Caught him looking for the K. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a...
To second, there's one.
He's out.
Over to first,
No,
safe.
he's in there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another
Nope,
ground
that's a
ball.
ball.
Good execution.
Machado in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Roll to short, could be 2. Bregman for
Out of
1.
there.
On to Freeman.
You're out.
Double play. Inning over. And we're back. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. On the ground to short. Tosses to first.
He's out.
One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And that
No,
one is inside ball 1. There's a strike.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent.
Bregman is under it. And there's 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. That's through there for a strike. And a base hit right there. And now 2 aboard.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Good job to fight that one off. This to center field. Edman makes a nice running catch. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And that drops in for a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
The 0-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Righty reliever out of the pen, Kirby Yates. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers take game 1 of the series on the road. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And we welcome you in, already 2 away here in the 7th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. Big matchup here with the top 2 teams in the division going head-to-head. Pressure on both teams in a game like this, Singy.
Absolutely. If you're behind, you know you have a chance to make up some ground. You really want to get that W.
Ripped to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And that is back here in L.A. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. Clayton Kershaw on to pitch here.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. That's a little bit low. On the ground to the left. There's one. How about that double play? Here's Machado.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
He's got it, and that'll end. So coming into the game now on defense, Gavin Sheets. He takes over as the new first baseman. Jeremiah Estrada gets the call from the pen.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Hard hit, right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. And now Teoscar Hernandez, 1 for 3. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swings and misses, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And the inning is over. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the DH, Eggy Rosario. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Scott Barlow.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
And a pitch. On the ground. And that's just foul. Line drive. And there's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save.
0-1's the count.
And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Well, that still right there is a little risky with the guy you got at the plate. He's so hot right now and such a quality hitter. You got to make sure you're going to be safe. And fortunately for him, he was. Now he's in scoring position.
In the air, left field. Conforto pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. So digging in, Jake Cronenworth. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Runner around third. Now 2 runs are in. Here comes the third. He's in there. They lead by 3, 5-2. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Ground ball up the middle. Bregman throws to first in time. Bogaerts. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jason Adam.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Back for the bottom of the ninth, and they'll go to pinch hitter to get it started. Max Muncy.
Just looking to get on here. Give them something to work with as they try to make a comeback.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That misses, and the count is 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. The 1-2. That one just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And here's a 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Now move to first.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground. And
runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Save. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Slider misses outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1. To third, Machado whips it across, and they get Bregman for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Conforto now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That pitch gets the inside corner, and the count is 0-2. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is low. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One away with a runner at third. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Oh, and he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Chris Taylor. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. 2 on, 2 outs. One now. Just missed.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
Popped up. Cronenworth. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres take game 1 of the series on the road. Singy, do you think games against division rivals mean more to the players at other games?
I mean, I always got a little more charged up for those games in the division. And sure, you want to win every game all season long, but every player knows that a division title, that can really set you up for success in the postseason. So these divisional rivalry games can definitely feel more impactful for sure, both in the standings and on team morale.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. The Dodgers are in a strong position about halfway into the year as they're contending for a postseason spot. This is about what we expected of them, Singy.
It's one thing to have high expectations coming into the year, but then you got to go out there and back it up. They're showing that they're for real.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Check swing, called strike. That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's a fair ball. Heading for the plate. He scores to tie it up.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In there. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. And fouled off. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. See you later. He circles the bases. His 7th home run of the season. And they take the lead. It's 8-6. Wood, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one misses, and that is ball 1. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. Slings it across, 2 away. And the batter now, Jose Tena. There's a strike. That's out to center field. Edman under this one. Makes the play, and it's out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Time called. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Mookie Betts.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Center field, back there. It's a bomb. He'll circle the bases. It's 8-7. New pitcher now, Lucas Sims.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Tap foul at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. Freeman hits it in the air. Young under it. And there's 1 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Young sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. The batter now will be Will Smith. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Wood sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Scott Barlow.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers. Well, these Nats, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they've seen the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
1 and 2.
That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Bregman fires over to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Down and away for ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next pitch is outside.
3-0.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
2 on, 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Jacob Young. That is upstairs for ball 1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. Tapped out in front of the plate. Played the plate, and they cut him down. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing the run. Pitch misses. The count now 2-2. That's down and in.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
2 on, 2 outs, and that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Here's C.J. Abrams now.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Just missed. In there at the knees, and the count 1-2. Up the middle, Betts. The underhand flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here in L.A., now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Sims back to work. Swinging a foul out of play. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And here is Michael Conforto.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run. But no reward right there. And just going to have to sit on it.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
2 outs. And the tying run is on base. So they turn to their closer, Derek Long.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Runner on the go. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. Runner on the go again. Throw to third. Safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's inside, and it's 3-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Young grabs it on the run. We go to the 9th. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Now into the ball game on defense, Chris Taylor. He'll be out in left field.
Number 3. Chris Taylor. Now pitching for the Dodgers. Number 66.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Wood, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now Jose Tena. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Outside with a breaking ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fans another. We head to the bottom of the 9th. And now here is Shohei Ohtani. And that misses. 1-0. And the slider just misses.
2-0.
And another ball. In the air, center field. 1 up, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Here's Mookie Betts. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. And that's outside. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here is Freddie Freeman. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at-bat. And misses inside. Move to first.
Hey, you beat it up.
Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with one down. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Cruz squeezes it. Runner tags for home. To the plate, and he's out. Magnificent play to finish it. How about that? It ends on a play at the plate. Singy, they got the L today, but I don't think that dents their status as contenders all that much.
No, I agree. I don't think it would very much either, Boog. They've won enough that you can probably chalk this one up as just one of those fluke games. I mean, they've got some work to do the rest of the way for sure, but they're going to be there at the end. I'm pretty much betting that.